I guess a lot of controversy.
Usually what I think of cloning is something that might come to mind, something like that.
Little embryos that, they take and they, basically research so they can help cure diseases or, ailments that humans have.
Hello, my name is Camia Kamaraju.
And my name is Rick Pasquale.
And we're undergraduate students at Virginia Commonwealth University. Apart from going to classes, we're involved in research with Dr. Raj Rao in one of the most fascinating areas in contemporary biology that's progressing at a blistering pace. This is none other than stem cell research. Rick and I believe that as stem cell biology and technologies continue to advance, it's important to update the public about some of these developments that occur in research universities like VCU.
As Kamya said, we are members of Dr. Raj Rao's lab at the VCU Chemical and Life Science Engineering Department. Dr. Rao is an assistant professor and one of the main stem cell researchers here at VCU. Today we'll be focusing on some of his research interests, many of which include stem cells.
We hear about stem cells a lot in the news, but what exactly are they?
I have a slight idea about stem cells. It's pretty much like taking something and then maybe being able to recreate an organ or recreate something like that.
Duplication of cells, usually regarding human embryos.
I know they've been in the news recently, good and bad reasons. I know everyone has their own opinion.
They can be the next generation cure. They're trying to cure cancer, things like that, or did you know anything else?
Not really.
These were exactly the types of questions our friend Tu also asked, so we decided to explore the topic of stem cell research at VCU with her.
Stem cells are the foundation for every organ and tissue in our bodies. They have two unique characteristics. One, they can make more stem cells through a process called self-renewal. Two, they can turn into other types of cells in the body, such as neurons or skin cells, through a process called differentiation. Although stem cells from different sources share these characteristics, there are significant differences among them. Stem cells are generally categorized into two main types based on their ability to differentiate: pluripotent and multipotent stem cells.
Pluripotent stem cells are able to differentiate into almost all of the 220 cell types in the human body. One well-known pluripotent stem cell type is embryonic stem cells. They are isolated from the inner cell mass of a human blastocyst, which is a 4 to 5 day old embryonic stage that occurs after fertilization. These blastocysts are from in vitro fertilization clinics that are donated for research purposes. Multipotent stem cells, on the other hand, are limited in the number of cell types into which they can differentiate. A well-known example is adult stem cells. Adult stem cells are found throughout our bodies, in the brain, bone marrow, and even in our skin. These are our natural repair kits that maintain and replace similar cells that die from injury or disease.
So wait, let me get this straight. Are embryonic stem cells only found in babies and adult stem cells only found in adults?
No, everyone, from babies to the elderly, have adult stem cells. Because of their self-renewal properties, they replenish themselves throughout our entire lives. On the other hand, we lose all our embryonic stem cells after the blastocyst stage in embryonic development. This is because they differentiate into all of our body parts.
That's really interesting. So are embryonic stem cells the only kind that are pluripotent?
No, one other source of naturally occurring pluripotent stem cells is in fetal tissue. However, researchers in 2007 were able to induce pluripotency to non-stem cells.
Really?
Yeah. In 2007, a milestone was reached in stem cell research when two independent research teams, that of James Thompson in the University of Wisconsin-Madison and Shinya Yamanaka in Kyoto University in Japan, were able to reprogram skin cells into a pluripotent state by introducing them to 4 embryonic genes through viral methods. Research on these induced pluripotent stem cells, or iPS cells for short, have exploded in recent years because they can generate patient-specific stem cells to study or treat disease.
Are you guys proponents of stem cell research?
I am.
Sure.
I just think that people have not taken advantage of their full value.
Okay. I can see why these iPS cells are attractive, as they can offer personalized treatments and bypass many of the ethical and political barriers that embryonic stem cells face. So why are people still working with embryonic stem cells?
Just because researchers are able to induce pluripotency, that doesn't mean iPS cells are stable or safe for clinical therapies. In fact, certain differences between iPS cells and embryonic stem cells have been observed. A lot more research needs to be done in this respect.
So now that we know a bit about stem cells, let's go see some stem cell research in action. You guys want to see Dr. Rao's lab?
Yeah,
Definitely.